This is different. No, like you've never seen me in the team builder phase. That's interesting. I think it was last night. Or at least it was last night when I noticed it. They brought back Reg G as like a 2025 format. I'll pop down BGC 2025 Reg G. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun with that. I'm gonna build a quick and sloppy team, and then we're gonna give it a quick run on the ladder. You know, maybe a battle or two, and then we call it a day. Quick and easy. What I'm thinking is a ride-on. Make them a ride-on team. Make it really easy. Pop a Raging Bolt on there. That's a good offensive core. Also gonna rely on what I remember from the last format. Terra Parry, pretty good. If I run Booster Energy on terrain, that thing's gonna do disgusting amounts of damage. So I'm thinking that's probably the run. Since it's gonna be pretty easy to invest more bulk and not have to give up on what's it called? I can run tons of bulk and I'll still get the booster special attack, which is what I want. It also gives me safety against like knockoff and stuff like that. So keep it straightforward. I want Protect there. Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, and Thunderclap. Don't want to overcook this. Really simple. I'm gonna keep it really basic. Flutter Mace, the scary one. Potentially gonna run one of those. In addition to that, I think Torn's another great Pokemon I can just throw on. That'll be really good no matter what. I can use that to set up Sun if I ever don't have the booster energy to back me up. Which is always nice. From here, it could be Magnet, Specs, what else? It could be basically anything. For now, I'll run the slightly more flexible Magnet. And then just do a pretty basic set. Protect, Discharge, Volt Switch, Dragon Meteor. Don't want to overcook this. I'll run more special defense skills. Flutter Mane, Scary, Likey. But I should be able to just do tons of damage to most things. The way it's set up. It should at least, at the very minimum, it should be playable. I'm going to keep it Terra Electric since Ice is annoying. That leads me to my next two choices for Pokemon. My next thoughts for Pokemon would be what? Protect here. Let's get that part right. Protect and Tailwind. That's all I really need to worry about right this second. The next ones, I'm going to look at some ground types. What are our ground type options? Okay. I guess Garchomp's not bad. So is Lando. I could do Scarf Lando for pivoting. And just use that to... Does Torn get U-turn? Yeah, I'll pop that there. And I'll run Bleak Wind. It'll make it a pivoting set. Okay. I'm having a thought here. This is good. This is good. I want tons of special... Do I want tons of special attacks? I feel like speed and health are more important right now. Okay. I feel like speed and health are more important right now. I'll run that little bit more physical investment just to get me there. I want speed Torn setting up my stuff. My Tailwind. As for ground types, I'm going to try Lando with a Scarf. I'm realizing now this whole team is just legendaries, and that's kind of lame. But the whole logic of the team makes sense. That's basically all I'm going for now. And then, ideally, if I'm gonna... No, I'm running Tailwind. That's fine. What else? Let's just look at base stats and skip all the restricted. Find good stuff from there. Technically, I can run Zacian or Zamazenta, and that wouldn't... Actually, no, they do break that one. That's I'm thinking like Calyrex and... Not Calyrex. What's his face? The Shadow one and the Ice one. I can't remember the name. You know, it'd be another legend, but Chi and Flutter Mane make a lot of sense actually. Keep it really straightforward. Forward. Actually, I'm gonna drop Flutter Mane because I just saw Farigiraf. I can't find the name for my life. Farigiraf, whom is one not legendary, and that makes me feel good about myself. And also can be anti-trick room and help me get priority when it's important. I think the two most important things that's Electrizer. What the heck? Electric Seed. That's what we're going for. Trick room, super easy. I'm building this a bit sloppily, but the concept is what I'm going for. From here, I feel like Wide Guard's going to continue to be a really present move. So while I want to run Hyper Voice, I feel like Psychic's better. Power. Status, what can we do? I could do Helping Hand actually. Helping Hand Psychic, that'd be really nice. Because I can just make does Chi you get Helping Hand? No. I don't think anyone else on my team gets Helping Hand. That's fine, I only really need the one. It's just a good bulky Pokemon. I'll run it super specially defensive again. Tons of special defense. I'll run it minus speed and extra Spadaf. There. It should take a physical hit decently. Especially if it's knocked off. As for Terra types, I'm thinking Terra Ground. Just keep it really, really, really classic. I'm not going to venture too far out for really specific ideas and such. I'm just building again just a kind of sloppy team to actually try out the ladder again. Can't protect here. I saw Explosion once and I thought that was pretty cool. It did Explosion, doesn't it? No, it's self-destruct, I guess, isn't it? I could have swore. It got one of them. It got one of the booms. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Pokemon. Who knows? Maybe they removed it actually. Anyway, not important. U-turn is the most important move. Rock Slide, super helpful move. If possible, I'd like to have my at least one move be not spread, just for the sake of keeping it super, super safe. That last move is not. Actually, I can just do Terra Flying, Terra Blast, and call it a day. No point overcooking this. Mixed Scarf. Ew. I like the idea. Basically, I want that minus there and the 4 there. Swap it around. Hell, maybe use it on health just to get a tiny bit more out of it. Back when Reg G was still the current format, I made this interesting team with Torkoal and Calyrex and Chi-Yu on it. And it's a really good Trick Room team because Chi-Yu was just slow enough when holding the Life Orb, not the Life Orb, the Iron Bowl, completely denied, to just work in Trick Room. And that was always really neat when you could like do tons of fast damage in Trick Room, which was fun. I'll probably rebuild that team at some point. And to that point, I'll probably rebuild the concept for that team. Set up Chi-Yu. Really nice. I could do Heat Wave. I think Heat Wave is probably better actually. Missing sucks, but more than that, losing sucks more. I'm thinking just really bulky Chi-Yu. It's a bit slop. Again, it's a bit slop. There's zero calculations on this, so if it's good, it just happens to be good in the limit. I don't think I've done anything complex with the EVs yet. I haven't done anything complex at all. Now, let's quickly run through the basic thoughts I'm having. Miraidon, Magnet, Terra Electric. It's meant to be super classic, just tons and tons of damage. I'm hoping that a Discharge will pick up KOs on things like Flutter Mane. That being said, it's a Flutter main. That's going to be tough. Raging Bolt's going to be a fun little abuser of Miraidon's terrain. Because of booster energy, it's going to have tons of output right off the get-go. We got Torn, Covert Cloak, right there. Messing it all up. Cool, we got Torn. Terra type is not decided yet. I should probably figure that out. Terra Ghost, keep it super simple. Stop the fake outs. Actually, I don't need to do that. I need to stop fake outs, so I'll try Terra Ground to better match up into Miraidon. I could also go Terra Grass and guarantee my safety against like a movie. You know, yeah, I'll say Terra Grass. That does basically the same thing. Okay. Terra Grass Tornadoes, Covert Cloak to stop fake outs. Again, it's a pivoter. We want Tailwind up, we want Bleak Winds. Super simple. Good spread damage. Good support. Lando does the same sort of thing, but it's like the offensive version of that. It pivots, and it does lots of damage. Physical, not tons of spread, which I like, because again, I imagine Zamazenta is going to be running rampant, which is where Christopher Yusuf comes in. Setup Sweeper. I don't know how good it's going to be in this team. I've kind of just put all the good pieces together and hopefully it works. But hopefully we get one nasty plot off and that's enough. Rigorath. Bulky. Barely does any damage. It guards against Trick Room situations. And it boosts the damage of any Pokemon that can attack, really. So, here's the fun part. Where I click here, I click Reg G 2025, and we see that team that we just made. You did all the work, let's be real. You're sitting there, keyboard warrior, telling me that your Tornadoes EVs are terrible, it should have more in defense because blah blah blah. You're right, but I'm not putting the work in right now. My team is basically just straight offense. Okay. This isn't a great matchup, but it's also not bad. Is it? Because Raging Bolt in Miraidon... Well, if I leave Miraidon, I'm going to lose the terrain war. So if I put Raging Bolt Lando there, I can bring Miraidon in the back and use Tornadoes. No, their team's slower than mine. In general, their team's slower than mine. So I'll bring Christopher in the back. So I'm not really sure what you can see. Actually, no, I can see it now, actually. I'll double check that one here. What can you see of my screen? That is a very reasonable lead. It all makes sense. You won't be able to see the terrestrialized part. Sorry. I'm not fixing that right now. But you can see the moves I'm clicking, and I'll tell you what Terra it is to make sure we're all on the same page. There have been better leads before. I think that's the nice way of saying it. I've got no time to figure out what I'm going to do. You know what? I'm going to play super, super aggressive. Keep it all a buck. Go. Flinch, that is massive. Probably don't deserve it, if I'm being honest. If I just take the okay. So I can just Dragon Pulse Electabuzz Buzz to get rid of that. Okay, then I'll switch Miraidon in to guarantee that I have terrain. Well, that sucks. Because now they're going to put Trigger on. No, they're not. That's even worse. Huh. So I might have made a mistake. I think that's what the kids are calling it. Certainly the nice way of saying it. This is where Heat Wave pays dividends, though. Since I can just Thunderbolt Heat Wave and keep myself. Did I miss both? Oh my god. This is not going well. This is not going well. maybe doing team prep really sloppily doesn't work. I mean, if I hit my moves, we should be fine. Should really figure something out. Huh. Hey, I picked up a KO. I picked up at least one KO. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, even on a physically bulky Chi, that just does, you know, damage that I don't want to take. Okay, since they didn't bring... the big bad bully in, I'm going to Stomping Tantrum and Dark Pulse and just force them to keep pushing. Oh my lord. Okay. In theory, I don't guaranteed lose. I actually think I win these more often than not, somehow. I don't know what happened, but we're still here. Stomping Tantrum, Dark Pulse. How much damage? Doesn't KO. But I do go next step. That's almost certainly guaranteed. It was. Sweet. Wow. What a way to start that off. Wipe it out of your mind. Wipe it out of your mind. Okay, we're up against a rain team. Well, that's a bit bold. This isn't Reg H anymore. You can't just look at the Pelipper and say, rain. I mean, you couldn't do it before either, but... the point still stands. It's a fast team. It's a team that's going to do a lot of damage with their Urshifu Water. But I beat Urshifu Water pretty easily using Rage Bolt. And I can probably deal with it. I can deal with it. I have a way. There's a way. I don't think Frigraph leads smart, but I think breaking it is definitely going to be useful. Do I even need Torn? I don't think I do. Just trying to make sure the physical attackers get checked is important. If we go into Trick Room, then we're gonna have a fun time. Fun time. My Scarf means I can get some movement, some moving done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Chempao and U-turn. Fake out, it is what it is, but I can live with it. Is that a life orb? Oh my lord. If I didn't get faked out, then I might have just gone for it. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. I think they're attacking the Frigraph slot, yeah. Crit doesn't help. Crit does not help. I could just swap Frigraph and we'd be doing fine. So we just Thunderbolt here and we Trick Room. Because their team in general is probably going to be faster than mine. They do have, yeah, no, the majority of their mons are going to be faster. How good is that? And they missed the Raging Bolt. My plan is just to put all of it into getting damage onto the big bad bully. I've turned off Grassy Glide. There we are. Whoo-wee! This is not going bad at all. If I were me, I would not be too upset. Now, there are some scary things that can... Never mind. There are not some scary things that can happen. It's over. Completely over. I think we do one more for the road. One more for the road. One more for the road. Also, I just had a realization that I'm gonna have to edit this, and that's gonna be really fun because putting music over this is gonna be interesting. Maybe let's make it really quiet. I'll make it super quiet, but it'll be there. Can't deny that. I have an idea for that as well. Okay, so I can't one-tap Ogre Pawn. They use their own terrain as well. And Sneasler matches up really well into Raging Bolt. That's what I immediately think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a Tailwind team through and through. Or if I lead these two, actually, yeah, I have an idea. I'll bring Miraidon and Raging Bolt in the back, and I'll use Tailwind to secure some advantage, some sort of advantage. Cool. Put a Stompy there and a Tricky there. Actually, no, I should play U-turn. Never mind. Too late. Doesn't lose that. It doesn't. Okay, interesting. At 1 point's not going to make the difference, but it certainly sucks. So they're actually going to go next, which is interesting. Yeah. It doesn't seem right that I'm in that position, but I can send Raging Bolt in now. You got the Proto Synth for my Terra Fairy, Thunderbolt into Fluttermane, whilst I Psychic the Ogre Pawn. They played me. How good's that? The Ivy Cudgel, the Farigiraf, that's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. We are in Trick Room with damage, with a way to do the damage. I get this sneaking suspicion, correct me if I'm wrong, that I might be a little bit cooked here. Because they're gonna go next. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm not out of it. That would be about it. Okay, maybe they get greedy. Oh, and we're out of Trick Room, so that kind of is why I'm getting cooked. Fried like an egg. I think that's the one the kids are talking about nowadays. How much damage would it have done? Oh, that's still pretty good damage. How interesting. Expect to see more Reg G, really. Expect to see a lot more of that. Because I'm going to keep building actual teams that are more thought through than this one. I mean, this one actually came out decent. I won at least one game. I think we played a few. I won some games, lost some others. No, it doesn't seem so bad. But yeah, in the future there'll be more Reg G. Hopefully by the time I upload Reg G again, it'll be a fully thought through team that isn't just, hey guys, let's slap some stuff together and see what happens. So, look forward to that. And I guess I only have one more thing to say. Bye bye.